You are great, yes, you are Holy One. Walked upon the sea, raised the dead, reign in majesty, mighty God. Everything written about you is great. You are great, yes, you are Holy One. Walked upon the sea, raised the dead. You reign in majesty, mighty God. Everything written about you is great. You are 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 great. Oh yeah. You are great. Say you are great. You are great. Say you are great. You are great. Everything, yeah.
Everything written about you is great.
You are great.
You are great.
You are great.
You are great.
Oh, you are great. You are.
You are great.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Say you are great. You are.
You are great.
Worship you today.
You are
Hey,
great.
everything.
Everything written about you is great.
Worship you today. Give him all the praise. Yeah. Mighty, mighty God.
Commit today into your hands. Father, we pray, Lord, that you take absolute control of all we will do here today in Jesus' name. Pray, Almighty God, that you will help us, that we will be hearers and doers of your words in Jesus' name. For those still on their way, pray, Lord, that you will hasten up their footsteps and bring them here on time in Jesus' name. Every spirit of distraction will come against in the name of Jesus. Father, indeed, we shall be leaders that will do exploits for you in Jesus' name. Thank you, Almighty God, because you are wonderful. Thank you because we know we will also, by the time we will be living here, we will be blessed. For in Jesus' mighty name we have prayed.
Amen.
How excellent is your name, oh Lord. How excellent is your name, oh Lord. Oh, how excellent. How excellent is your name. How excellent is your name. How excellent is your name, oh Lord. How excellent, how excellent is your name. Oh, how excellent is your name. How excellent is your name, oh Lord. I will exalt you, Lord, for you have given me the love of my enemy, your brother. I will exalt you, Lord, for you have given me above my enemy, your brother. I
seat. At a point we may have to rise, maybe from class 3. But please, let's sing it meaningfully. Let's sing it prayerfully. Let's sing it meditating.
Trust in His presence.
kind of fellowship and welcome to all of you as we participate together in this year's leadership retreat of the Chapel of Redemption UMC. Praise the Lord. Please help me greet someone beside you. Fellowship, please help me do that. Thank you for doing this. Today is so meaningful and rich that its impact on our life will be relished for a long time to come in Jesus' name. Amen. I also thank the Leadership Retreat Committee headed by our indefatigable brother, Professor J. Olorumai, for helping us to package the materials for you in this retreat for the benefit of all. Let's please put our hands together for the committee. As leaders, it is time to come away from the holy body of our vineyard labors as commanded in Mark 6:31 and rest a while to take stock and see how we have performed so that we can take necessary steps in improving or amending our ways. The theme for UMC this year is knowing God and doing exploit. Daniel 11:32. And the retreat is in line with this theme. We live in perilous times. The culture that surrounds us is confusing and very distracting. We often find that rather than we exercising purposeful priorities in our lives, the duties we have and the responsibilities we all drive us instead. To know God, we must exalt Him as God, exalt His virtues and the excellency of His position in the universe. Philippians chapter 2, verse 9 to 10. To know God is not just pure bliss or a bed of roses. God gives us a powerful and encouraging truth. If you draw near to God, this is James chapter 4, verse 8. Say, if you draw near to God, God will equally draw near to you. So when we draw near to God, He gives us power to conquer all situations. Our relationship with God must be kept correct. There can be no life without growth and progress. This is a time to further our knowledge about God and strengthen our relationship with Him. Jesus is the tree of life, and we are the branches. 1 John 5:11 to 12. A branch cannot bear fruit except it draws nutrients constantly from the tree. Similarly, to do exploits as Christians, we have to be in a constant relationship with Christ and draw strength from Him in order to bear fruit that will stand the test of time. Therefore, let us learn at His feet and re-establish our commitment to Him. I pray that God will make our ways perfect, be our strength and power, and give unto us the spirit of wisdom and revelation in the knowledge of Him. Once again, welcome.
Let's bow our heads to pray. Gracious and loving Father, we return thanks to You for giving us life. And once You have given us life, You have made it possible for us to progress. Thank You for the opportunity of this gathering. I ask that You will just communicate Yourself to Your people and to me too, so that at the end of the day, we declare in our minds what You want us to do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Now, we want to thank God for the theme of this retreat, which is knowing God. Your theme verse is very clear. But I want us to open Jeremiah chapter 9 to read just 2 verses to start with. Jeremiah chapter 9. I'm going to read verses 23 and 24. 23 says, Thus said the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might, let not the rich man glory in his riches. But let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me. That I am the Lord which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord. So, the knowledge of God must include understanding. One of the things that I thank God for, when people begin to talk about colonialism and blame them for all kinds of woes, first I tell them that it's 50 years on. We should stop blaming them. For secondly, I thank God for one thing, that they brought the Bible. Now, anybody who knows God must know what he's interested in. That's why I read Jeremiah 9. God exercises loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness. And he said, these are the things that matter to me. We will talk about that when I'm talking about the problem of Nigeria, because I think that these are the thoughts of matter. Sometimes we do it the other way. So there's an exercise of loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness. Knowing God is not enough. We must know his demands. What does he require of us? So we are shown to to do justice, to love righteousness, and to walk before your God. Christianity of today is one that places premise on what we want from him, what we demand from him. And we are so insistent about it, about telling him what he must do, and why we are so fantastic, that he must do this and do that and do that for us. And we spend hours. My wife is tired of me because I've told her I don't like prayers. We have quarreled about it, and she knows what I mean. I don't like 9 vigils. I've told them in the days when we had 9 vigils, we will start at 10. We will pray until 5 a.m. And we would have said what we wanted to pray for. We will have distributed. I'm sure some people are looking at me who came from that generation. We will have distributed papers to everybody, and we are going to pray through that time. So today, they will start with like 2 hours of beating the drums and jumping around. Then there will be time of tea and coffee. Because people are tired dancing. In the middle, they will stop again and do another set of dancing because they don't want to stress people. People must. And then the little prayer that we pray is just about ourselves. Me, myself, and I. And I'm tired of it. I'm telling you seriously. I am tired. And we're asking. And one day I told somebody, I said, look, why do we spend a lot of time telling God to do what he said he would do? And not doing what he says we should do? Because that is my summary of the matter of prayer. We pray about passport, about visa, about green card, about red card. Many years when I was in UK, I know some people in the CAC, their greatest prayers, how policeman, because they entered illegally, how policeman will not get them. This prayer. I do that, I shake. Why did you come here illegally? So the kind of things that we pray for as good prayer, a bit of a difficulty for me, I must confess. And sometimes when my venerable, I'm an Anglican, when my venerable is praying, I'm talking, it is venerable. We pray at the door, pray at the place, pray. We don't sleep again, we have CAC foundational reverence now. I'm sure you must have experienced some of them. They shake their neck like it will come off, as if the head will come off. But the Anglicans, with their castle, they will be sweating and be praying. That's progress. But the problem is this. Do we know the demand of God? Are we interested? Is it because there's something I'm sure of? That if I fulfill God's demand, my problems are very little. You know, I tell people many things that God did for me. I didn't pray about them. Let me